This is frog position breathing. You're going to set up with either a bench, a plyo box, something that allows you to start around hip height to begin with. Now that will vary depending on how this feels. So eventually we're going to, as it feels better, lower ourselves down towards the floor. That would be the progression. Now, whatever object you use, we want to reference the inner part of our elbow and the inner parts of our knees. So we're going to start with our hands out, kind of forming this diamond shape. And like I said, that position will vary depending on where you can best reference that inner part of the elbow. Okay, so that's what we're trying to reference here. So for me, when I set up here, I'm going to set up far enough away. So again, I'm in a comfortable position, one, for my hips, and two, so I can reference that inner part of the elbow on both sides here. Now, I'm going to set up with my knees slightly wider than hip apart, and then my feet are going to come in. So that's allowing me to reference the inner parts of my knees and the elbow. Now, a quick note here, if that's uncomfortable, you want to make sure that you adjust this position. You might need to go higher up or not so wide out with the knees. We don't want any pinching at kind of the sides or front of the hip. So from here, that's comfortable for me there. I'm going to slightly posteriorly tilt my pelvis. I've got a nice neutral spine here. And watch how, as I reference that inner part of the elbow, I push the bench away about a 2 out of 10 to get my rib cage back in space. From here, we're simply going to breathe. Full exhale, all the air out like you're fogging a mirror. Pause, keep that tension, breathe in softly through the nose. You'll essentially do the prescribed number of reps here. The most common mistake here is people will round too much. You can also extend too much to the low back, so make sure that your spine's neutral here. The other piece is that people, as they push away, will push too hard and their shoulders will come up into their ears. So we want to make sure that our sternum is pointing straight ahead, that we stay nice and tall, and it's a subtle retraction to get our rib cage back in space. So just like this, slight tuck of the pelvis, and breathing here in this position. Now, like I said, as you become better at this, you can slowly lower yourself down towards the floor.